For centuries, the tides have whispered of a place forgotten by Mapsa, swirling vortex of storms and shipwrecks, known only as the Serpent S. Ma. But when a rogue salvage crew, led by the grizzled and detritus Captain Eva Rostova, chases a legendary treasure into its heart, they discover the Ma is not a maelstrom of nature, but a prison. At its calm center, an island of jagged, obsidian-like rock juts from the placid water, crowned by a lighthouse that pulses with a sickly, intermittent green light. This is the Aegis Spire, a structure not built by human hands, but forged in an age of myth to contain a singular, terrifying entity. The Siren of Sorrows, a being whose lament could unravel the very fabric of sanity. But the Siren was not the only prisoner. Bound to the spire by an unbreakable guess was its keeper, the ferryman, a gaunt figure cursed to an eternity of solitude. His memory wiped clean with every sunset, his only purpose to ensure the light never fails. Now, a celestial alignment, not seen in millennia, weakens the spire's power. The rhythmic pulse of its light falters, each flicker sending a tremor across the water and a maddening echo through the minds of Eva's crew. The ferryman, his ancient duty faltering, begins to remember fragments of his past life. A life of love and loss stolen from him by the very gods who cursed him. He wanders the island's shores, his spectral form flickering, his hollow eyes staring out at the approaching vessel. When Ava's first mate vanishes from the deck, his final scream swallowed by a sudden, unnatural fog, she realizes their hunt for gold has led them into a trap. One by one, her crew is picked off, not by a creature, but by their own minds. They hear the siren's song, a melody of their deepest regrets and most profound grief, and walk willingly into the cold, dark embrace of the sea. Eva, her own ghosts now clawing at the edges of her reason, must confront a truth more terrifying than any legend. The siren is not just trying to escape, it's offering a bargain. And the ferryman, tormented by his returning humanity, may no longer be its jailer, but its first convert. The question is, can one woman, haunted by her past and hunted by a chorus of despair, silence a goddess's lament? Or will she be forced to join the choir? For generations, the fog has guarded its secrets, silent, creeping shroud that consumes all who stray too far from shore. But when a lone fishing trawler, the siren's lament is drawn off course by a phantom signal and finds itself trapped in an unnaturally calm stretch of ocean known as the doldrums, a forgotten chapter of maritime lore begins to unfurl. Beneath the placid surface lies a graveyard, not of ships, but of men anchored to the seabed with rusted, arcane chains. At its heart is a colossal, barnacle-encrusted compass rose forged from a metal knot of this world. This is the final resting place of Captain Tiberian and his cursed crew, men who bartered their souls for an eternity at sea. Legend whispers that Tiberian didn't just sail the oceans, he commanded them, wielding the very storms as his weapon. His pact, made with a forgotten entity of the deep, granted him dominion over wind and rain. But the price was steep. He and his 30-man crew were bound to their vessel, the Phantom becoming its spectral guardians, cursed to sail the mists forever, their forms twisted into waterlogged wraiths of salt and sorrow. Now, as the fog thickens and the air grows heavy with the scent of brine and decay, the siren's lament is not alone. One by one, spectral figures rise from the depths, their eyes burning with a cold, phosphorescent light. They move without a sound, their feet never touching the deck, their ghostly forms passing through solid matter. They are not ghosts, they are wardens, and the Phantom's signal was not a distress call, it was a summons. When the trawler's engine dies and its electronics flicker into oblivions, silenced by an unseen force, the grizzled captain must confront a terrifying reality buried in sea shanties and madman-esque tales. The Phantom is not just rising from its watery grave, it's hunting for a new crew. And Tiberian's spectral mariners are not just guardians of a wreck, they are its recruiters. The question is, can one captain, stranded in a fog-bound hell and stalked by the damned, escape the grasp of a ghostly pirate king, or is he destined to join the crew?